We are live. Good morning. I call the September 21, 2022 meeting of the Philadelphia City Commissioners to order. First, I will preserve the order and decorum of these meetings. Everyone in attendance should be on notice that shouting at or interrupting the proceedings will not be tolerated. Those who violate this will be asked to leave. The Sunshine Act permits anyone attending a public meeting to object to a perceived violation at any time during the meeting. If you choose to do so, please succinctly state your objection. Objecting is not an opportunity for speech making. We will now move to public comment. Commenters shall state where they live, or if they are not a resident of Philadelphia, that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer. Public comment is not an opportunity for dialogue or Q&A. It is public comment, a chance for you to tell us what you think. Each speaker shall have 2 minutes. However, I may extend this time at my discretion. All public comments must be relevant or germane to board business. Finally, it is my responsibility to preserve the order and decorum of these meetings. As such, profane, slanderous, discriminatory, or personal attacks will not be tolerated. Please note that we will be doing polling place changes later in the meeting, so anyone wishing to be heard on a polling place change should wait until that time. Is there anyone here for public comment? Seeing none, we will now move to Commissioner Bluestein for email public comments.
There were no email public comments as of 9:45 a.m. this morning.
Thank you, Commissioner. I will now call on Joe Lynch to read the report from the Executive Director.
Morning, Commissioner.
Morning, Joe.
Today's sunshine report from the County Board of Elections. A special election has been called for 2 seats for City Council at large to occur during the general election on November 8th. Each vacancy is treated separately. Nominees for Council at Large 1 will vie against each other, and nominees for Council at Large 2 will vie against each other in separate special elections. For those interested in running for the office, pertinent nomination paperwork must be filed by 5 o'clock on Monday, September 30th. As of yesterday, the unit has approved 113,899 vote by mail applications, which is 4,619 added from last week's total. Of those, 75,787 are paper applications, and 38,112 are electronic applications. This included civilian overseas, military, and permanent ballot voters who applied in the primary. Ballot application processing is called up through Friday. There are approximately 419 paper applications and 401 electronic applications waiting to be processed. Voter registration unit for the election cycle to date, they have processed 136,550 registration applications, of which 54,800 were paper applications. Both data processing units are processing electronic and paper registrations. Documents unit is working on appeal applications. Correspondence unit is working on cancellations and assisting with voter registration applications. The polling place unit continues to inspect facilities to prepare for poll pads when implemented. Proposed location changes are coming in, as well as some refusals. These are being worked as they come in. Polling place unit will be focusing much of their time moving towards the election on substitutions. The election board unit confirmed numbers for working the polls to date is 3,225. The unit has left 128 voicemails. No shows, people that don't want to work the polls, is at 82. Scheduled for upcoming training is 1,640. Confirmed for taking in-person training is 438, and online training is 646.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Moving on to new business, I will now call on Charlie Strungman with polling place relocations. Is there anyone here who would like to speak on the moving of a polling place? Charlie?
Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning, Charlie.
There's three proposals, all in the 24th Ward, 7th Division, 12th Division, and 17th Division. They're all coming from a common place and going to a common place. So they're going to move from Mantua Haverford Community Center at 631 North 39th Street to Mantua Civic Association at 3729 Mellon Street.
I motion that we approve the proposed moves, 24th Ward, 7th Division, 24th Ward, 12th Division, 24th Ward, 17th Division.
Second.
Commissioner Bluestein, please call the roll.
Commissioner Dealy,
Aye.
I vote aye. Commissioner Severe,
Aye.
The moving of the polling place change for 24th Ward, 7th Division, 24th Ward, 12th Division, and 24th Ward, 17th Division has passed unanimously. Per Act 88, every county must submit a one-time certification to the Department of State no later than September 24, 2022, attesting to that county's compliance with various requirements of the election code and voter registration laws. We will now sign that certification. Thank you, Commissioners. Commissioner Bluestein, do you have any items to be added to today's agenda?
Madam Chairwoman, I have two things I'd like to say, not to be added to the agenda. First, I just want to thank everyone who assisted with National Voter Registration Day yesterday. It was a very successful day. However, I was saddened to see the news this morning that a young lady who had been registering voters in North Philly was shot and killed on her way home from the event. So I'd like to take a moment of silence in her honor and may her memory be a blessing. Thank you. And I have one other thing. This week is Welcoming Week. It is a celebration that Philadelphia recognizes about the importance of involving everyone in our community in our civic life. And as part of that, we want to make voting as accessible as possible. So later today, we'll be releasing a proposal for expanding language access for voting in Philadelphia. And after that is released, I'll be asking that it be added to the agenda for next week for the commissioners to consider it and for it to be voted on.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Severe, do you have any items to be added to the agenda?
No, they're not, Madam Chair. May make a statement. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for getting us out into the community. These community meetings are definitely great for the community. And as well, also, we have thousands of poll workers in our city, but I'm a bit biased. I have one favorite poll worker. She's here, my mother. She serves on the election board, 34th, 14th division. She's here. Shout out to my mother.
Thanks for coming out again. It's always a pleasure to see you. With nothing else, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.